Hello and welcome back to another Gothic 2 returning mod video, Gothic fans. This is Slivers, you can also call me Mike. I have done some stuff offline, as in not in the video, which was killing some stuff and upgrading my character, which now I have a little more stamina, a little more mana, and a little more health, but that's about it. I lost a whole lot of gold. Didn't do any quests, and now I am ready to go to Jharkendar, which is where Raven resides. So that's what we're gonna do today, so let's get started, shall we? Alright, we are here in the city. Excuse me for my coughing. Been feeling a little weird today. Even slept a very long time. I thought it was normal, but it's not. Either way. We're just gonna take the teleports. We already have the message for Satras, so we can go through. There's a whole bunch of quests that's gonna be waiting for us there on that side, as well as on the way back once we are done there. Let's go through here then. Alright. And make sure to go through the door again. That's the easiest way to get to the under pyramids of where the water mages are. So first we need to go to Satras, of course, and then we can continue. As part of this, I'm probably gonna do another video about Gothic history, and one that also explains why you should play Gothic in the first place. So I'm very excited to get started on that.
I belong.
Oh yeah, need to equip the ring first. Make sure you equip the ring of water. Let's see. Where is it? Ring of the stone skin. Aquamarine ring. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I belong to the Ring of Water now.
As I see, you bear our secret sign, and I see in your eyes that you speak the truth. Very well. I shall accept your entrance into our rank, but bear in mind that this comes with a great responsibility.
Yeah, like Spider-Man.
For your sake, that you'll do it justice.
All right, I can.
Give me the ring. I shall open the portal.
Good. As a new member, you should be granted this honor. However, I'm still waiting for a message from Vatras.
I have a message from Vatras for you.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. All right, here, take the ring. We shall gather at the portal and wait for you. If Nefarious is right, the portal will open as soon as you insert the ring there.
Well, let's go. Also, I did, I think, just one quest, and that was to pray for Darren's soul, the guy that turned into a necromancer. The thing is, I was in minus karma with Adanos, so I had to actually pay to get into plus, and then actually got it. So I am 105 plus karma on Adanos, and I had to pay an extra 1000 gold just to pray for his soul. And that's the only quest I think I've done. And you do that in the sanctuary of Adanos, which is under the monastery. I believe this is only possible if you are a fire mage, otherwise I'm not sure you get this quest at all. Could be the case. I haven't tried it yet. Alright, let's go. Very nice design, by the way. Very new, slick, I like it. It's a little bit different than the original, of course. And here we are. And there's a couple of rats here, so just kill them. Come here. Stop evading me. Now this is the place where we're gonna get a load more money. I'm just gonna kill these guards before they actually wake up. I'm gonna save here real quick. Oh, two-shotted. Alright, fair enough. They are kind of weak, I suppose. These things you normally would interact with, but since you can read, these are blank. There's a couple of them that will actually grant you rhetoric and intelligence. These are not that though. They're mostly in the library down in the west in the canyon near the pirates, where you will go first, of course. There we go. That's Saras right here.
Adanos be thanked. You are finally here. We thought you would not show up again.
What? How are you already here?
You went through the portal and we followed you. It did not take long before we arrived here. However, you were not there. We have been here for several days.
Several days? How can that be?
After we could not find you anywhere, Nefarious sought to ascertain what might have gone wrong. He seemed to be thoroughly baffled until now. Well, now you are here and can begin your work.
What happened in the meantime?
We have collected many new insights. The earthquakes do indeed appear to be stronger here. We are not very far from their center now. The builders of these old structures erected a city here in their day. So much we can already say. However, for some reason their culture came to an end. But so far, we can only speculate as to why.
What about Raven?
In his letter, Raven spoke of a temple, and that he was trying to get inside. We are unanimously of the opinion that it is a temple of Adanos that Raven seeks to desecrate.
Which he already did.
Earthquakes are obviously the result of unholy incantations, which keep colliding with a powerful spell. The gates of the temple are magically sealed, and this is the very magic that makes the stone sentinels arise.
What does Raven want in the temple?
We only know that it has to do with a powerful artifact that is somehow connected to Adanos and Beliar. We can certainly assume that he is not up to anything good.
Raven is only a former Ore Baron, not a magician. How can he carry out an invocation like that?
Perhaps it is not he himself, but rather a renegade magician in his pay. One way or another, we must.
What happens next?
We shall remain here and continue studying the ancient culture. The old scripts of the builders conceal a great many secrets which we must reveal, if we want to understand what happened here back then. Meanwhile, you must do a few things for us.
What should I do?
You must find Raven and prevent him from desecrating the temple of Adanos.
You mean I should kill him?
If that is the only way to stop him, then in Adanos' name, yes. On your way, collect all the ancient relics and inscriptions of the builders you can find and bring them to us. We must know more about these people and their demise. Only when we see through Raven's plans can we thwart them. Furthermore, you must find a way to free the slaves.
Is that all? I could do that left-handed.
I know it is much to ask. Regard it as a chance to regain my trust.
Man, their sarcasm in that sentence is
I'll get
priceless.
going, then.
One more thing. Raven has gathered a large number of bandits about him. In your absence, we have fetched another member of the Ring of Water here. We sent him into the swamp. He did not come back. So, acquire some of the bandits' armor. That is the only way you'll get close to them without being attacked right away.
Fair enough. Is that all? Well, I can do that left-handed. I'm gonna save here. And before we get anywhere, I'm gonna talk to all of these magicians and see what they know about this place and so on.
Nice to see you.
It wasn't all that bad. How's it going?
This is a very dangerous region here. Some of the animals in the area have never been seen by anyone before us. Close by, there is a large swamp that managed to grow for several hundred years without anyone noticing. Not a day goes by that we aren't attacked by beasts from the swamp. I advise you to be careful if you go for a stroll here.
Тебя что-то беспокоит?
Еще бы. Конечно. Пока все остальные маги занимаются исследованием культуры зодчих, мне приходится беспокоиться о более насущных вещах.
А каких именно?
Я отвечаю за снабжение этой экспедиции. Провиант, зелья, оружие, факелы – это все на мне. Сатурас планирует оставаться тут еще очень долгое время. А наших запасов едва ли хватит даже на пару недель. И теперь мне приходится ломать голову над тем, как же обеспечить нас тут всем необходимым.
Что тебе нужно?
Для начала провиант. С этим дела обстоят а в здешних краях даже падальщика днем с огнем не сыщешь. Кругом одни кровавые мухи. Я надеялся, что ты это скажешь. Тогда, если сможешь, принеси мне хотя бы На первое время этого хватит. Но лучше, возможно, они согласятся.
Хорошо.
Хвала, он считает. Однако
Okay,
его
so he
почему-то
wants us to bring him 50 meat, which we already have in our inventory.
Держи свое мясо.
And he gives
Как я и
us
просил,
3 mana
полсотни
extract and
кусков.
1,000 experience.
По крайней мере,
I mean, I would expect
теперь мы
more,
умрем
but
с голоду.
it's fine.
Вот,
It's
возьми эти.
experience.
Большего я тебе сейчас да.
Okay.
Is there anything new about the Stone Sentinels?
Нам уже пришлось уничтожить несколько. Они стоят как статуи и не шевелятся. Но первое впечатление обманчиво. Если ты подойдешь нет никакого сомнения, что источник их силы.
Alright. Nothing else from Kronos. Let's get these wild berries while we're here. Let's get to, I think that is Nefarious.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that,
I'm
yeah.
tremendously relieved to see that you have arrived here unscathed.
How is it that you arrived here before me?
We traveled through a curious dimension. Who knows what detours you took?
And now, can I use the portal again?
We came here directly. It obviously works quite well. Of course, I'll let you know if I have the suspicion that it could be otherwise.
What have you done here up to now?
I'm studying the history of the builders, and I'm trying to understand why they closed the portal. It looks very much as though they wanted to hide the sunken city from the rest of the world. Terrible things happened here many years ago. There was a dreadful civil war shortly before the downfall of the city, if their records can be believed. The streets were in flames, and a flood which devoured everything ultimately sealed the fate of the builders. The few who survived the inferno closed this part of the island in the hope of locking up the chaos.
Did you say that there was a flood?
Adanos himself appeared to them to end the madness. He razed the city to the ground.
What made the builders so agitated?
One of their own devoted himself to evil. He was a great commander named Quahodron. Returning from a successful battle outside the protecting walls of the city, he brought the evil with him. All of his followers fell to the madness a short time later and began to battle with the common folk. The civil war that followed reduced everything to rubble.
And we fools have reopened the portal.
I'm not happy about that either, believe you me. But what choice did we have? If we cannot stop what is happening here, then Corinus will suffer exactly the same fate that once befell the builders of this ancient city.
What do you think we will find here?
I can only speculate about that. He has a certain idea.
Ты ищешь здесь что-то особенное?
Я пытаюсь выяснить, использовали ли зодчие магию Ру. То, что им было знакомо само понятие магии, у меня не вызывается. В долине расположено множество храмов, в которых наверняка можно... Но, к сожалению, другие мои исследования... Если я что-нибудь найду, то обязательно дам тебе знать. Очень рассчитываю на это. Подобные знания...
Alright. So in all of the... they will call it churches, or you can call them temples, whatever you want to call them. You will find certain artifacts, and certain artifacts that will also help you improve your will of the wisp to look for things that you normally don't find, or they're hidden somehow.
How's it going?
Listen, curious, don't you think? These teleporter stones don't appear to function, and yet you can hear them hum. Although they aren't active, a certain energy rests in them nevertheless.
What do you think needs to be done to activate them?
I have an idea about that. I just need proof for my suspicion. I suspect that we have to supply them with a damn large amount of magical energy to get them back into service.
What could provide enough magical energy?
I can only think of one thing. A magical focus. I mean, one of the 5 focus stones that were used to create the magical barrier in the Valley of the Mines. As far as I know, you had to get them back for us a while ago.
Yes, I can remember. Where are the focus stones now?
They were entrusted to me. I am supposed to keep them safe until we find another use for them. The way it looks, the time is ripe now.
Ripe now.
You said you need proof for your suspicion.
A magical focus should be connected to these stones, but
Where have you seen these teleporter stones before?
you were in the penal colony too. Didn't you ever notice those stones? I am quite sure that they still can be found there today.
How do these teleporter stones get
The builders were a very they use properties of magic that we have never seen. A network of teleporter stones was built so the builders could move quickly from one place in the city to another. The stones here obviously form a kind of center.
I've heard enough. Give me a focus stone. I will try to get the
All right, but be careful with it. You hear?
Есть здесь еще что-нибудь интересное?
В пустынном каньоне на севере этой долины есть небольшая каменная постройка по всей... Так что если вдруг случайно сможешь...
Хорошо.
Alright, there's quite a few quests here. I'm just gonna go open the first teleport stone so we can get the next one. But all in all, the builders made these teleporters to move around the city quicker, obviously. But then they also made it in this... oh, look, rats. They also made it in this mod so that you can move to places that are not in the original game. And we'll probably get to that at the end of this chapter. And there's something called a Desert of Adanos as well. But that's something you should leave for the chapter 4, otherwise you will just get wrecked. Alright, where is he? He's right here, okay. Oh, that's Kronos. They all look the same sometimes, I swear. I'm guessing that's him. Yeah, Meridian. I have activated
one of the teleporter stones.
I can see that. So I was right. I have talked to the others about. We want you to try to activate all the teleporter stones. It would be a great help in our investigations if we could move quickly from one... Here is another... Activate the...
I'll try.
Alright. And he's gonna give us some gold afterwards for that as well. It's not a whole damn lot, but it's something. Let's talk to Mixer.
Any new findings?
The builders of these ruins fascinate me. It is just too bad that their language is as dead as they are. Even their mighty rituals and summonings could not save.
Summoning?
The builders had a strong connection to the spirit world. If I have understood correctly, they believe they were in constant contact with their ancestors. They held regular summonings and rituals to ask the spirits for advice or to gain enlightenment.
The undead that I know never had much to say.
The builders did not create soulless undead such as zombies or other evil creatures. These spirits were the souls of great warriors, priests, and rulers. So far, I have no doubt that they really exist.
How did these spirit summonings work?
The guardians of the dead had their special formulas they used to pacify the spirits. The descriptions I could find here, however, are in part very confusing.
If I...
Ты выглядишь немного озадаченным.
Понимаешь, с тех пор, как я начал изучать культуру зодчих, меня постоянно терзает.
Какой?
Нам уже известно, что древние использовали в качестве... Но мне кажется, что у них должны были быть и полновесные книги, На севере этой долины есть большой храм, который, по всей видимости, зодчие использовали в качестве... К сожалению, у меня сейчас нет возможности... Но, может, у тебя...
А ты уверен, что книги зодчих?
Не уверен. А за такой огромный срок просто невозможно сохранить все записи только на кусках камня. Поэтому вполне возможно, что мы просто не знаем о существовании других источников и знаний.
Ну ладно.
Отлично. Если найдешь что-нибудь.
Alright. Okay, he can also teach you the language of the ancient builders or the architects. Let's see, I think there's one more, which is Riordian, right? He should teach you something.
Did you expect this here?
Not at all. I'm awestruck at how large the city must have been. Most of the buildings were buried under stone and earth, but the ruins that have survived the ages are spread all over the land. There must have been thousands living here.
What will I find out there?
In the east, there's a large fort. As far as we can judge from here, if I were you, I wouldn't go down there. You'd better avoid the swamp. I'm not...
Alright. There should be just Saturus to talk to. I think he's the last one. Oops.
It is good you came. We have new discoveries that we must...
Then let's hear it.
The sunken city once bore the name of Jharkendar. There were 5 rulers in the city. Each of these rulers had a mansion where he lived and kept his belongings. Therefore, in your search for the relics of the ancient culture, it is crucial that you should search through these mansions.
Where should I look for these mansions?
Riordan has studied the structure of the buildings. He will tell you where you should look for them.
What if these mansions know?
If you cannot find the houses, then they presumably sank. However, should they still exist, they would be of...
What poor swine did you send into the swamp?
His name was Lance. I'm afraid he did not get very far.
Что ты думаешь о вот?
В старом лагере он был правой рукой Гомеза и одним из самых влиятельных. Не знаю, как он вступил на путь зла, но его действия носят от... Правда, мне кажется, что Ворон является лишь исполнителем чужой воли.
Where will I find bandit armor that fits?
There seems to be a camp of pirates to the west. As far as we know, they're in contact with... I do not think that they will attack you if you will... Perhaps you can find some help with...
Nefarious told me about a flood.
It is written that Adanos himself descended from heaven to punish the unbelievers and banish them to the realm of the dead. Aroused by his holy wrath, he let the sea fall upon the builders of this city and swept them away. The swamp to the east still bears witness to these events of the past.
What could have made Adanos so angry?
The temple of this city was once a great, glorious structure. Everyone honored it and prayed to our god. As a result, one after another fell victim to evil. I suspect that Adanos would not forgive this, and his revenge fell up. This makes it even more important that we stop Raven. He is about to do exactly the same.
All right, that's it from Saturus. That was about 20 minutes of just talking to these guys, which is a whole damn lot. But we need to talk to Riordan as well again.
Tell what?
Oh no. Saturus sent me.
Satyras sent me. I'm supposed to search through...
It took me a long time to find the location of the mansions and the writings of the bill, but now I can tell you exactly.
Where do I find...
The House of the Scholars is a large library. The House of the Warriors was a fortress ringed by rocks in the east. The priests and guardians of the dead had their dwellings near each other. You should find them in the southwest. And the healers had their House of Convalescence in the southeast. If these houses are still standing, they are elevated. A steep stairway leads to the entrance covered by...
Alright, now we can actually leave. And the first thing we're gonna do is talk to Jack, the alligator. Alligator Jack. How he got that name, he'll actually explain in this mod. Normally he doesn't in the base game, but hey, always the first time for everything, right? Let's get these berries as well. There's also a rune on top of here, not a rune, scroll. Huh? Scroll, fire arrow. A fire arrow scroll, silly. An elixir of strength right here. Make sure to pick up that if you are a warrior of some kind. It's always gonna come in handy. I'm just gonna drink it right up. 39 already, and we haven't actually trained a single attribute for strength.
The mages who are hanging around these, are you one of that brave thing to run around here?
Who are you?
I'm sure you've heard of me. I'm Alligator Jack, feared all over the country. I'm one of the most dangerous pirates around here. Together with Captain Greg, I've boarded more merchant vessels than I can count. You're looking at a living legend here.
Do you know a fellow named Raven?
Of course. He's the leader of the bandits to the east. What's your business with him?
I've got to kill him.
What? You? How are you going to do that? Isn't that guy way out of your... You won't even get past their first outpost. The way you look, Those bandits will get itchy fingers when they spot you a mile away. I've got a better idea. Come and join us. That'll give you time to think about it. Once you've tried our good homebrewed rum, things will look very different.
Your captain's name is Greg?
Right. He's the greatest pirate the sea ever spawned.
I think I know your captain. I met him in Corinus.
Greg, in Corinus? Nonsense. Greg is out at sea after booty with some of the lads. The only thing that could bring Greg to Corinus would be one of the king's prison galleys. He's one of the most wanted men in the land. He'd never march into town voluntarily and have the royal guard throw him into prison.
If you say so. I need a band.
What would you do? It'll only get you into trouble if everyone's going to take you for a bandit.
Do you have any idea where...
We used to have one in our pirate...
Where's your pirate?
See the cave passage? That's where I can...
Alright, let's go, let's go. Let's go hunting.
Are you?
Yes.
Yes.
Great.
Let's just save right here. Make sure you save before you move on. Otherwise, you might, I don't know, step on something. Maybe you get killed. It happens, you know. I'm gonna pick up everything in the meantime. At least try to look a few berries here. A few. You can handle them, by the way. Come on, Alligator Jack. You're gonna get owned by a few freaking goblins. For Christ's sake. You almost died to the freaking goblins. I'm the most feared man in the land. Bullshit. Now, if you don't follow him, he surely will get ahead of you, and then you will be able to get some of the stuff you need. As in killing all the things on the way. Nice. You want to get these mantises' head from the mantises because there is a recipe out there that increases your intelligence with just those. It's kind of weird, but I guess it does, right? So get as many as you can. Get all of them if possible. A pirate sword. Huh. I guess somebody died there.
The hollow. There should be some of those. Follow me.
We are. We are following. We're still picking up stuff though. Even though when we get the Will-o'-the-Wisp to work for us, we won't have to pick anything. Look at that glitch. Kind of weird. Funky looking. I don't know what's up with that.
Send those beasts to Kingdom Come.
And now the glitch stopped. Oh, no. It's still there. It's like they're having a disco there or something. I don't know what's up with that. Probably DirectX messing up things.
I was afraid of...
Sure.
This handful of beasts here is only about half. Now we'll have to watch out. If you...
Fine.
All right.
Might as well kill the lizard right there. I also created some arrows while I was offline. You can see I have almost 800 of them. And that's for good reason, because I'm not gonna make any more until if I really need them. And that's just a precaution. If I sort of run out of magical energy. Which I shouldn't. We already have almost 400 as well. So you want to do 4 or 5 quests for the pirates, so they can let you enter with no problem. Which is, we need to bring the meat to Morgan, which we're doing right now. We are getting some meat with Alligator Jack. You need to clear the bandits in the tower that are nearby. You need to speak to Malcolm about the wood. I think there's something else, but I'm not sure. Huh. OP. Come on, Jack, you got this. There should be a whole bunch more.
Hunter. My goodness. If you continue like that, I'll be able to stay in here. Take the... You'll find him. He's probably... Henry usually... If he refuses to let you in, maybe that will make him a... Henry is a little too eager and a...
Alright.
If your palace just...
Anyway, let's go back to Malcolm first, and then we're gonna clear out the tower. It's also gonna be late, so we're gonna need to get some sleep. Just conversating with the mages took like half of a day. It's insane. I'm gonna go back to Malcolm, where he's making some wood for the palisade. Should be right here. Indeed he is. Let's pick up all of these skins, cheese and shit. Hello,
hey,
Malcolm.
You're not from around here, are you? You seem to have traveled far.
Let's rob him. What?
Hey.
Busy?
Busy?
Don't even ask. Henry wants me to chop down all the trees.
Henry?
He's the leader of our... He stands around at the camp entrance all the time, talking big, more dedicated service to the community and all that crap. But he doesn't lift a finger himself.
Henry is your...
Yes, the leader of our raiding troop. Our captain is Greg, but he's not here at the moment.
Where's your camp?
Just continue down this path. You'll see Henry standing.
I need...
Hey, when you get to our camp, give him... The trees around here are damn stuck. You'll have to wait for his wood a while longer.
Yeah, and by the time we come back, what's his name? Malcolm's gonna be dead. Oh look, a few meat bucks. Eh. Might as well get that. Oh look, a tree saw. There's gonna be a couple of things we're gonna pick up when we get our Will-o'-the-Wisp upgraded to max. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be like on the left side, all the shit that's gonna be picked up. It's gonna be fun. You won't even have to lift a finger anymore. Alright, let's get rid of the bandits. There's gonna be a couple of goblins along the way as well. Yep. Well, we do have 4 magical energy regeneration per second, apparently. Which is quite good. Boink. 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 He dead. Well, that was easy, right? Well, you also have to clear out the mantises because they're actually a bit tougher. So I'm gonna save right here because they can be a little bit tougher than the mine crawlers. There should be another. Yeah, okay. So we do have quite good damage. But if you play this on harder mode, they will have quite a bit more health. Oh look, a King Sorrel over here. Always good to have King Sorrels for our magical elixirs. Or elixirs of spirit in this case. Quite a bit of stuff around here. Make sure to grab everything from the bandits as well. There's a chest over here. Might as well unlock it. And a bow with a few arrows on the bottom. Cool. Nice. And a few more berries on this side. Cool. I think there's also another chest in here with a mace. Let me just check that real quick. So we do have 200 gold. Oh, a lot of fish. And one moment. Let me go to the top of this thing, see if there's anything up there. Sometimes you get some stuff, sometimes you don't. It all depends. There is a chest up there, it's just hard to get to. On this side, that's probably going to be even harder. Or maybe not. There we go. And we got a few more gold coins and steel billets. Nice. Oops. Make sure you don't fall down. Otherwise you're just gonna be dead. You're gonna be died, as the internet community says. Nice. Alright, let's go to the the pirate camp now. Oh look, a purse. A few seraphises here. So Pirate Jack is right about here in his little area outside. And once you reach the palisade, which looks much more spectacular here than it does in the original game. Actually, it looks like a palisade. Friend.
Anyone can say that. I don't know you. What do you want here?
I want in there.
Really? That'll cost 500 gold pieces.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
For what? Don't make such a fuss. There's plenty of stuff here in camp that might interest you. You got some gold, haven't you?
Can't we come to an agreement somehow?
Well, give me a good reason.
Malcolm sent me. He says the wood may
Oh, great. I might have known.
I'm supposed to bring Morgan this meat.
Aha. And who sent you?
Alligator Jack. He says that Morgan is already waiting for it.
I see. Not...
What are you doing here?
What does it look like? I must see to it that these miserable... If they don't, Captain... Also, I keep strangers...
Greg's your boss?
He sure is. And it's Captain Greg to you.
Yeah, like Captain Jack Sparrow.
He's a great man. If you meet him, be careful not to get on the wrong side of him. You won't live long enough to regret it. He's not in the camp right now. Francis is in command for now. He sits in front of Greg's hut all day and goggles at us working.
What are you building the palisade for?
Well, we don't want to make it too easy for the bandits. Those bastards are getting more brazen all the time. They've been sneaking around our camp for days now. Just like sharks after a shipwreck. But that's only an advance party, I'm sure. If they're really stupid enough to mount an attack, we'll give them a welcome they won't forget.
About those bandits in the tower.
Yes?
They're a history.
Did you pull that off all by yourself? Respect! Maybe you'll even be a real...
Let me in.
You brought me a message from out. You want to play errand boy for Alligator Jack. And best of all, you got that varmint in the town. I never thought you could do. Tell you what, you get in for free.
Basically, you can get in for free. Alright, let's go. Whew, we finally made it to the pirate camp, which took us quite a long time. But hey, better a little early than never, right? Since we're here, we might as well talk to a few people that are actually up. So Matt and Brand are a couple of them.
Great. We can use every man.
How are things?
Right now, all's quiet in the camp, so I'm going to relax a little. And if I were you, I'd do the same. Since the bandits are here now, the situation may change faster than we like.
He actually speaks like a pirate. Very nice.
What do you... You mean besides the fact that they're a deadly menace and outnumber us by far?
Yes.
They're rolling in gold. Well, at least they were rolling in gold. They never paid for their last shipment. But I doubt that it's because those bastards ran out of gold. It's more likely that they've gotten way too big for their boots.
How are things?
Right now, and if I were... Since...
Looky there, a newbie. And a landlubber at that. You're a bit scrawny for a pirate.
Anything?
Wait a moment. Not as far as I can.
Can you teach me something?
Teach you? You bet. I could teach you to become. But why would I want?
Because I'll buy you it.
Not bad, kiddo. But don't even bother to bring me some.
I'll get you some grog.
Are you trying to poison me? Old Samuel has some good stuff as well. Have you ever tried?
No.
Then have a go at it. Oh, I love this concoction.
Okay.
Iron, this heat by the fire makes me bloodthirsty. Say, have you got some grog?
Here, take a sip.
Thanks, man.
What's up?
I have to take an I'd much like.
Look, it's Skip from
What have we
Corinus.
here? Crossing the path of old Skip again. I know you. The bay near the city, remember?
Skip, right?
I see I made a lasting impression, but I've seen your mug elsewhere. But of course... Oh well, not a great likeness, but it's certainly... Don't let it get to you. My own wanted poster looks just as daft.
What are you doing here?
I've just come back from Corinus, and now I'm waiting for Greg to return.
I saw Greg and Corinna.
Really? Damn. Something. He should have been here with our ship. I suppose I should go back to Corinus and wait for him there. But certainly not today.
There's Abigail, there's also Garrett, I think.
What have we here? A fresh face, and not one of those filthy bandits, I hope. I'm Garrett. If there's anything you need, I can get you almost anything.
He doesn't sound like a pirate, though.
Another, except for booze. If it's a decent drink,
You're Captain Greg. What's he like?
He's a tough old bastard, and no doubt about it. And greedy to the bone. He makes Francis, our treasurer, pay out not a penny more than what it takes to prevent a mutiny. And if one of us ever gets his hands on something really valuable, he'll inevitably take it for himself. I once took a compass from a royal frigate. That bastard Greg made me hand it over, of course. Bah. He probably buried it somewhere, just like the rest of his treasures.
He does that.
What can you tell me about Francis?
Greg put him in command while he's gone. But Francis is a total failure as a leader. He can't even get Morgan to stir his lazy ass out of bed. And the others are just enjoying them. I can only hope that he'll give them all a good swift kick.
Where might Greg have buried that compass?
Greg once told me that Death himself watches over my compass. Then he laughed.
Anything else?
There's a beach at the southern coast. It can only be reached by sea. Greg is said to have been there often. If you really want to give it a try, don't forget to bring a pick.
The thing is, that compass is guarded by a very tough, very, very tough skeleton. And yeah. Well, let's see who else we can talk to. I think this is Bill.
How are things going with you?
What's up?
He also has a quest for us.
Tell him to get his plank. If he can't wait that long, he's...
What are all these?
We use them for the palisade. Greg thought it would be a good idea to secure... We can save ourselves the work if you ask. If the bandits are really planning to attack us, this ridiculous palisade isn't going to stop them. We should have never tolerated them in our valley in the first place. If I'd known all this in advance, I'd have stayed in Corinus.
You've been to Corinus?
Yes. I kept myself afloat there, picking pockets and doing a little swindler. But whenever fewer ships came in, business got worse and worse. At some point, I got tired of being on the run from the militia for a few crusts of bread. That's when I joined Greg. Sawing all day to build a palisade that's of no use to anyone.
No, he doesn't have a quest for us, but Morgan might. And I think he's over here. We need to bring him the meat. Probably still sleeping.
I'm here to deliver some meat.
Ah. That's better.
I'm here to...
I remember. Right. The meat.
What do you do?
Greg made me commander of one of the... I'm responsible for keeping the camp supplied. Alligator Jack sees to that. I'm also responsible for keeping those beasts you find out here well away from the... That's what the boys... I told him I don't want to see a single beast left around here when Greg comes back.
Do you ever do anything you...
Hey, none of that. Mine is the most important. I train my people. I make them into the best and most fearless fighters. And it's not like the lads do all that work for nothing. They get a good-sized bag of gold.
Go live.
Yeah. Poor Morgan. Bones doesn't have anything for us right now. He's just training. This guy, you'll have to fight him like one-on-one with your fists. But right now, let's go see Samuel.
A new face. What do you want, rum or something?
I want something strong.
A seeker. Decent booze should be clear and strong. And burn your... You don't find that very often. But here, my own recipe. How do you like that?
Ooh, impressive.
You can say that again. You wouldn't happen to know a good recipe for booze yourself. Want another?
Well, wow. Quick herring times 30. No. Hasty herring. We need that one for,
Give me some of your...
Rather vile...
Let's see. No, we don't need anything else. We don't need rum or anything. What else you got?
What else have you got?
I could get you any...
We have a recipe for pure alcohol out of rum. And we have a fall protection beverage, which we don't really need. But I'm gonna take the grape though. Always need some grapes. Let's check out the recipe real quick. We're gonna give us 100 experience, I believe. Not even that. It's fine now. Hasty herring is one of those drinks that actually makes you run faster for a few minutes. Like a total of 2, I believe. Then it just runs out. So we have this guy here, Brandon. And take this hasty herring.
Down the hatch like liquid fire.
Teach me something.
Teach me something.
So he can teach you dexterity and strength, but we don't need that. So we're gonna leave him. We just got the quest done. And let's also talk to... Did she disappear? Abigail was right here. I guess she disappeared for now. Could have gone somewhere else. Maybe to sleep even. Let's get some sleep in that case. Some stuff in here. Might as well take everything. Even a golden chalice at that. Pure alcohol. And an old chest. You can rob them. Let's get to bed and sleep until morning. Nice. And Skip wants to go to bed, so let him. Wonder where Abigail went. Probably down at the harbor or something. Ah, yes, she's here. So she also gives you a quest. It's very important for the future. You need to absolutely do this one.
Привет, малышка. Ты кто?
Какая тебе малышка, сопляк? И вообще...
Просто
Ну если просто так, то может... Только не вздумай ко мне лезть, а то я...
Ого, ну и манеры. Скажи, а ты тоже...
Нет, я твоя бабушка. Что за глупый вопрос?
В чем твоя...
А разве не видно? У меня нет с собой моей Я...
Так найди себе какое-нибудь другое.
Мне нужна только моя. Это наследство от моего отца. К тому же она не так проста, как кажется на первый взгляд. В моих руках ее клинок словно оживает и проткнет любого, кто встанет.
Ого!
Ха! А то, небось, уже губы раскатал на мою. Вот только управляться ею могу...
И где ты ее потерял?
Во время одной охоты на... Если бы не моя... Если бы не это...
Огненный мрак.
Это огненное дерьмо.
So basically she lost a sword. And you should return it to her. And it's around the between an entrance to a cave and the bandit camp, and we'll get to that probably in the next video, not now. Maybe in the next two, because this is gonna take a while to get there. What we're gonna do is check out where Francis buried his treasure and everything, and I think get a book at that to dictate how much he has stolen from Greg and everybody else. Either way, it's down in the canyon. So we're gonna go there, we're gonna get it, and then we can get into Greg's hut without beating Francis up. If you start beating him up, everybody is gonna attack you anyway. So be very wary. Very wary. And if you're already here, you can also activate the teleporter stone. Desert rats. There's the teleporter pedestal and the teleporter stone. Just making sure you go through it. Talk to Meridian, and he will give you another one. And he gives you some gold as well. Boom. Oh, it's not this one, it's this one. The canyon. Okay, we get some meat, some more meat, some of these berries. Ooh, more desert rats. Might as well kill everything since we're already here. There's gonna be a puma down there that's gonna be resembling a shadow beast, but it has a lot less HP. Just be careful. He still runs fast and he can kill you. He has like 1/3 of the HP of the shadow beast, so I'm gonna use my fire. There you go. Those are a couple of razors. Whew. That was close. Thank God we have 1000 HP, even though we should have a little bit more as well. Okay, just one coming at us. That's easier to dealing with than 2 or 3. These are orc bitings that can be one-shotted. There we go. What else is down here? We're gonna be clearing out the whole camp. Oh, a puma. Yep, still hits hard as a truck. Let's drink another healing potion. I'm gonna check out this side now. Hopefully there's not more pumas around. Oh, there is one. Make sure they're safe. Should have saved earlier, but whatever. There we go. Let's get us cleared. And Francis's stuff is in this cave over here. Just picking up some other stuff around. Kaboom. Gonna be some mine crawlers in there. If I can actually hit one. Yeah. Be careful, there's gonna be a warrior mine crawler down the path. Still can beat him easily. Not a normal one. I'm gonna check this place out. It's normally... Oh, look, it has a magic ore node. Always need magical ore all the time, so make sure to grab as much as you can. If you've learned how to mine iron ore by now, then this shouldn't be a problem either. It's a necessity, basically. Let's see. Oh yeah, sorry, Francis's treasure is right there. Make sure not to activate any other crosses that you see along, because the other ones all belong to Greg and they will spawn skeletons along the way. This one shouldn't though.
I think I've found something.
Yeah, we got a chest. We need to open the chest now. Let's see where it is. I think it's this one. I'm not sure though. Or is it something else? Yeah, there we go. Accountings from Book Francis.
Aha, Francis's paybook. The man seems to have finagled a lot of gold into his own pockets.
Yes, he has. So we're gonna go back and go talk to Francis about it. And then he's gonna let us into Greg's hut and we can start part 2 of the Pirates of the Caribbean. Let's go. Alright, we are back in the pirate camp. We're gonna talk to Francis. I wonder if there's more options than to give him the book. We'll see. We can also steal the key. Let's do that first.
I found your hiding place, your treasure, and your paybook. This is your book, isn't it?
I've never seen this book before. And, even if you don't really believe the boys will buy your story,
you cheated them all out of...
just don't do... Here's 5, and now give me that...
Alright, 500 gold coins, and we already got the keys, so that's fine. Let's get into the hut. Make sure you steal everything, because nobody's gonna stop you anyway. Boom, 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 boom. And there should be this little old chest that you still need to open. There you go. And then Greg's gonna be waiting outside.
Hey, you. What are you doing in my hut?
I've
just been gone for a couple of days and everyone thinks they can do what they damn well please. What the hell is going on here? The palisade still isn't finished? The canyon is overrun with beasts and everybody is just hanging around enjoying themselves. So this is all you've accomplished, Francis? Get off my bench at once. And you? What have you done?
I've been working.
Have you? And what?
I've done away with the bandits in the tower.
Well, it's a beginning, I guess. I'll teach you the true meaning of work.
Тут к тебе есть одно дело. Я принес предложение от магов.
Магов?
Необходимо обеспечить их миссию всем необходимо. И мне кажется, что...
Интересно. С чего это вдруг маги решили?
В этой части острова есть. А они-то вряд ли станут...
Логично. Но какая нам выгода?
Ты мне скажи.
What is there to do?
First of all, we'll make things hum around here. Morgan, that lazy pig, gets to... You will take over Morgan's job and clear those...
Am I supposed to do that all by myself?
Just go ahead and let them earn their pay.
I guess I'll get going.
One more thing. So get yourself a decent hunting outfit. Here's some of our armor for you. And don't dawdle.
Alright. I think this concludes our part 1 of the Pirates Camp. Well, thank you so much, guys, for joining me today in this lovely video with a lot of chatting, a lot of conversations. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. Hope you learned something new. And if you have any questions about the questline, just please comment down below. If you like the video, like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day and hopefully to see you around. Ciao.